what we are doing when we are planting trees is because we are investing in the future.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Coping with COP with Prasiddhi, where I introduce a new COP star leading the global Muchirao change at COP30. With me, I have Honorable Inger Andersen.
It's a pleasure to be here, Prasiddhi.
Thank you so much. So, how would you define your role here at COP30 in 3 words?
Push, push, push.
Wonderful, intelligent. And as a 13-year-old, who's planted 160,000 trees here at my third COP, what would be a message, advice, or appreciation you would like to give to us?
Look, it seems to me that you've already taken the advice, because my first advice would be grab the microphone. Don't wait to be invited in. Walk into the rooms. Be present. Insist on being heard. Don't wait to be invited. And that's what you're doing, Prasiddhi. You are here. You started going to COPs when you were just 10 years old. You planted 100 and what?
60,000.
60,000 trees. How about that? And so you are making your presence. We have to say, of course, that young people are engaged, but also some young people are very anxious. So, and I want to recognize and honor that anxiety, because some people don't know what their future will be. And so when I see people like yourself, who, like me, once upon a time, I was an activist too, right, when I was just a young girl, because I could see that this was something I was just burning for. It was so important, environmental issues. So thank you to you for your leadership. I think this is what it's all about. And, I don't know what your paths will be, but I'm absolutely persuaded that it will be meaningful, it will be impactful, and it will be strategic. Because I think when we see young climate activists who are not waiting till the day they finally reach no, they're here now, making changes, making it real. Thank you for that.
Now, an exciting question. What would you want the newspaper headline the day after COP30 ends? What should it be?
We got an indicator for adaptation. We are seeing ourselves well on the way to the 300 billion. We have lifted up forestry and indigenous people as very relevant and important actors in climate work. And we are seeing that implementation is the way forward.
And the last question, with the UNEP assembly coming up, what is your thoughts for youth and trees?
And trees. Look, you plant a tree today, you are not planting it necessarily for yourself. You're planting it for it depends where you are. You're planting it for your children or your grandchildren. In some places, trees grow very slowly because it's either cold or hot or what have you, or little rain. And so you have to think about, if you're planting a tree, the Saharan belt in Africa, it could be decades before it reaches my height. If you plant a tree where my grandmother comes from, which is north of the polar circle in the high north, trees don't come any taller than this, but it's still a tree. And so I think what we are doing when we are planting trees is because we are investing in the future. And so continue doing that. That's where the meaning lies.
Thank you so much.